Hey viewers, welcome to another game with the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Pantheon game, just because, well, I had it lying around and yeah, I don't have a lot of Pantheon yet, I think. I think I have one, maybe two games. I don't even think... I'm not even sure I already have a Pantheon game, because... yeah, I just don't think I have. Anyway... Pantheon, yeah, because I don't think I have one, I will discuss the skills a little bit. So first of all, the innate ability. Well, we see him starting out with boots and some health potions. The innate ability, every time you cast 4 spells or attack 4 times, you will block the next incoming basic attack or turret attack. Meaning that, yeah, you can turret dive a little bit with him. Even at low levels. So yeah, then this one, yeah, that's why I don't think that I already had a game with him, because I didn't know whether this one was a skill shot or an targeted, and it is actually targeted, as you can see from the crosshairs. So it does quite a lot of damage at low levels, and it is really useful. Then this one, I think, is his bread and butter. Yeah, it's it's a magic damage and a stun, and the stun is really annoying, and it hang on, because he's doing all of these stupid taunts and yeah, whatever. So it distracted me a little bit. Anyway, it does reset your one block. And then for the rest it just does some damage, and mainly it stuns. Then the Heartseeker Strike, that's the AoE attack in front of him. He does a lot of damage with it, and that is because if you're below 15% health, you have a 100% critical chance, meaning you do double damage basically. And that is your that is a passive, so it works on all of your basic attacks and the spear shot, meaning that if you can get someone as low as this, then you basically got a free kill. And there we get first blood. Just because, well, the Pantheon, the Gangplank was completely overextended. Didn't have any chance at all of killing this guy. Even, well, he doesn't even run heal. So if someone runs heal, yeah, although it's a stupid summoner, you can get surprised by it really early game if you don't pay attention during the loading screen. But yeah, not even that. He just had no chance of damaging him enough. So, I don't know what he was doing. He didn't even have healing potions, I think. Oh, he did. But anyway, even with 200 health, yeah, never mind. It's just stupid. Then the ultimate, yeah, we've all seen that one. You basically jump to a position on the map, which is clearly marked except on the Halloween map. On the Halloween map, that's actually bugged. So the ring that appears on the ground doesn't actually show up in the middle of the lane, so where the ground is this color. Because, well, should I explain this? Yeah, well, I'll explain it and just ignore it if you don't care. This all works in layers, so basically they have a height, because this is a 3D model you're playing in. And the Pantheon layer is like layer 1, so it's 1 pixel above the ground level. But this layer is actually 2 pixels above the ground layer, because this is the ground layer. So this is 0, and then this accidentally was made 2, or maybe 1, I don't know. But the Pantheon ring should have been like level 50, because nobody cares that it's 50 pixels above the ground, because you cannot see depth anyway if you look from this angle. Oh, getting a second kill by the way, but you can see that. But yeah, it doesn't show up on the Halloween map, because they well, this one is probably 1 because it has to overlap the ground, and then on the Halloween map, instead of replacing this one, they placed a new layer which is 2, and then it blocks the ring. So anyway, just thought I'd tell you that, because it doesn't really matter, but it is kind of significant in the bug department, because if you cannot see him coming, then it is really hard to run away. And anyway, so basically he comes in from whatever, I think it's still infinite range, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a range to it. We'll see that when he gets the ultimate. And yeah, it does have some delay, so it's like the card's ultimate, I guess. Only the card's ultimate always hits, and this is a skill shot. And we'll get to the game now. So he picked Flash and Exhaust. Well, they got an easy kill there. Nicely done by Kartus, and then stolen by Pantheon. But the slow from Kartus is really a big advantage in this matchup against someone like Cannon, who relies on his mobility and yeah, overextends a lot because of his ultimate, for example. And also it gives you reduced magic resist, but for Pantheon that's not really an issue. Although some of his... hang on. Because I'm not sure what things do physical damage. This is physical damage. This I think it's... yeah, it's magic damage. So that does get increased by the reduced magic resist. And then we have this one, which is physical damage, and this one is magic damage. So yeah, you do have some advantages of it, but yeah, you normally never use the ultimate in such a way that the wall would be useful. But yeah, maybe you can. I don't know. Don't really care either. Anyway, Pantheon doing a decent job of last hitting here, which we normally don't see a whole lot of. But yeah, they've been distracted quite a bit. Lee Sin, who is actually in the bottom lane, I think, is actually the highest on this team with 22, and Cassiopeia is the highest on the enemy team in the mid lane. So the mid lane should of course always be highest, unless you're getting harassed too much and then you cannot really farm. Well, it should always be the highest, but if you get harassed a lot, then you have a problem with that. And he's getting killed here. Not even using his flash. And then Kartus is getting killed as well. Yeah, so they give away 2 kills and getting one of them back. And yeah, that was really kind of sloppy. But it's okay. I mean, he's still 3-1 and the team is 7-3. So, guess that's good. Let's just fast forward a little bit until we actually get back in lane. While we see the mid lane, 2 guys kill each other. Only, well, there's an assisted kill versus an unassisted kill. And getting the getting the stun off and then going into the Heartseeker strike, which is the normal combination. So apparently the shield here, the Aegis protection, also blocks the Q from Gangplank. So I'm not sure what the real rule is, because it's not just basic attacks and turret attacks. It may be just physical attacks or things that skill with your attack damage, or just random, like some of them do, some of them don't, which we see a lot of. But it seems that yeah, it does block more than just the turret attacks and the basic attacks, because the Q from Gangplank is definitely not a basic attack. It does apply the same things as a basic attack, so maybe they they kind of made it like a basic attack because, well, that's easier to program, of course.
An enemy has been slain.
Anyway, the lane is being pushed this way and that, depending on who is actually doing the most damage to the enemy champions, and you really don't want to do that normally. You really want to keep it in the middle of the lane and not kill all of the champions just because you can, especially early game, and it's still early game. Because early game you want to harass your opponents and only last hit, because if you push the lane too much, then you basically have a very if you push it to here, you only have this range to the turret, and if you hang on, we're here. If you go to the turret, it's too close to the turret, then you have no room for your attacks, and without the room for attacks, you don't get a kill normally. We're getting distracted by the sound a lot today. I have no idea what's going on. Probably because I didn't sleep too long the last 2 nights. Gangplank really getting low here and is going to get killed. And I'm assuming did it really not go off, the ultimate? Because I think it didn't go off. Messing up the flash, but might still get the kill here with... yeah, there we go. Don't know why he didn't just do the spear shot, because that would have been enough. But it's good. It's good enough. Yeah, Gangplank really overextending there, and because of that the cannon overextended as well, and they lost 2 kills for 1. Oh, Pantheon, you shouldn't go back when there's still minions here and your laning partner is not in lane. So if you're all alone, you should just pick up these minions until he is here. Yeah, Gangplank once again trying the same thing. Don't know why. But it does seem to work against his cards, because cards only bought mana so far. Well, and boots, but boots really don't do anything for you. So had he bought something of armor... yeah, there was the giant Skyfall, by the way. The ultimate. And yeah, getting a lot of damage done on Gangplank, but not actually picking up the kill. Kartus does pick up the kill, and Cannon is going to not tower dive because he cannot. I mean, the wall of pain is just going to come out and he's going to get slowed by a lot. Yeah, nicely done. That's the way to stop Cannon. Just put up the wall, there's not a whole lot he can do. No! Oh, should have come back. Oh, Pantheon not going back to his lane here. Not paying attention at all to what's happening in this lane. But it's going to get the blue buff no problem, obviously. And they are going to lose about half the turret for this. So yeah, we cannot really see the health on the turret at this moment. Oh, now we can. Because he's actually watching it. And they're going to lose the entire turret because it was already damaged. So that was definitely not a good thing. Kartus does pick up a kill on Lee Sin there with his ultimate. And where's he teleporting to? There we go. Getting the stun. And
Killing spree.
Nicely done. They do get the kill on Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia, who's being played quite a lot lately, especially in the higher level games. I mean, she already was significantly played in the lower level games, but the pros seem to have found her now, and seem to enjoy playing her or having her on the team, because she can push the mid lane pretty handily, and there's not really a champion in the game at this moment who can win the lane against her. So that makes her a very strong champion. Plus she has a stun as an ultimate, well, stun or slow, and that makes her quite a good champion. So Pantheon already losing the blue buff again, but Karthus picked it up because Karthus actually got the revenge kill there. And yeah, not sure what this guy is doing, but he should have definitely not been there. 1v3. Not sure how he got there. Don't really care either. Anyway, it's 19-11 now, so they're still pretty far ahead, and yeah, everyone's doing pretty well. The whole team is doing okay. The Gangplank does have 7 deaths, so that means that definitely not every kill is worth 300 gold. And Cannon messing up his ultimate there, not doing anything with it, not even getting one hit on Pantheon. And they do get... oh, I wanted to say they do get double stun off, but then the ultimate from Leona was completely wrong. Pantheon... oh, saving the Leona I wanted to say, but then dies himself, so... and that was nicely done. So getting some nice damage on this dude. Come on, kill him. Yeah, they are going to pick up this kill. There's no way he can escape. There we go. Hey, yeah, Pantheon is right there. You should, if you get a kill on the turret, or if you get 2 kills in this case, so if you clear the whole lane, then you should push the turret, and yeah, you do need to move back when someone teleports in. But this just means that mid lane is now free, and mid lane should be pushed. But yeah, the big difference between really good players and just average players is whether or not they see when you can push, when you can take out a turret. Because taking out turrets is really the name of the game, and if you don't do that, you're going to miss out on a lot of gold and a lot of map control. And although gold is more, yeah, readily available, it is everywhere, and it's actually outside of the bush. That's nicely done. Anyway, you can get gold anywhere, but you cannot get map control anywhere. It's really hard to come by, and one of the things you can do for it is getting wards. The easiest thing to do is definitely killing some turrets when you can. So Cannon hitting 1 Mark of the Storm, but not actually doing enough damage to scare him. So Cannon getting spotted by the wards, and they are going to engage 3v3 here, but yeah, they are going to get easy first kill, and probably 3 kills here. Yeah, there we go. So that's 3 for 2, which is good, and it does mean that you're once again, yeah, able to push a lane. In this case top lane, because there's nobody top lane. And they might actually get this guy. Oh, let me see. There we go. There we go. Another kill. So that's actually 4 for 2, because due to the fact that they got the 3 kills for 2, they were stronger as a team, and they could 2v1 this guy. Plus, well, the enemy apparently has no wards out, because otherwise they would have seen them coming. So Lee Sin, yeah, definitely not the best item build ever, but yeah, well. Because he doesn't start jungling as a jungler, you do get another item build. But you definitely want to play Lee Sin as a jungler, because he's just so freaking strong. Plus, yeah, the element of surprise makes him so strong, so being a jungler makes that you can be anywhere at any time, and they cannot really keep track of you unless they ward a lot. And this guy is still working on Dragon. It's taking him really forever. And if the enemy had any wards out, they would have spotted this, obviously. He's still not done. Wow, that took a long time. But this is good. It's getting another blue buff, although it should probably go to Karthus. But at least keeping up with the buffs. The red buff is also still available, so also should keep up with that. Because they have no jungler, nobody's keeping track of the buff. And no, should cancel that. Yeah, should not have dropped in there. But okay, they are still going to get 2 kills. Or not, they're still going to get the 1 kill. What's this Lee Sin trying to do? Is he really going to jump in 1v4? So enemy Lee Sin dies here. Cannon is probably going to die as well. Oh no, actually surviving that. Swain taking 3 tower shots and Lee Sin taking 1. And in the meantime, Pantheon was chasing this guy and actually got the kill on him. Or whatever. I tend to use him and her just as the same word because, well, most of the players, and by most of the players I mean like 96% I think it was in the last count that I saw. 96% of all players in this game is male, and well, although the characters are also female, well, there's no real coincidence there. But yeah, I tend to either look at the character or at who I'm assuming is the player, so I tend to look to say he and she. That's a similar thing. So it is indeed limited, the range on the ultimate. I wanted to see that, and it is the same range, it seems, as the ultimate from Twisted Fate. It used to be all over the map. Just both of them used to be all over the map, and now it's only limited to about, well, what's this? About half the map? No, 1/3 of the map size, I think. No, that's not true. It's about half the map. Doing a lot of damage here to 2 champions, and then getting 2 kills for that. There we go. Cannon was the only one making it out of that. Yeah, the ultimate is really hard to land because it has such a long channel and people can just walk out of it. Getting another kill. Only 106 gold left on this Cassiopeia for killing her. And that's because she's 1 and 7. So yeah, killing Pantheon at the moment worth about 5 times the amount as killing Cassiopeia would give you. So it's definitely not all about the kills when it comes to the amount of gold you get, you have, and whether or not your team is ahead. Because getting a dragon will give you 10 times more gold than killing Cassiopeia will. So there's something to think about. And killing Baron is actually 15 times that amount of gold. So yeah, the enemy trying to go head first into a 3v5, sorry. And then, yeah, completely losing, obviously. And yeah, Gangplank getting caught by the snare from Swain, and yeah, this is completely lost for them. And although there's still quite a long time left in the replay, I would have really surrendered at this time, because there's no way they can win. But yeah, they're still going to try, and wow, he's actually getting out of that. Wow. But yeah, even if he had gotten the kill, so the Vayne, he was 3 and 7, and yeah, it wouldn't have made the difference. The only real difference it makes is that he would be worth 300 gold again. And yeah, there is a surrender vote now, but it's 3 versus 2. And I really don't understand why people don't surrender in these kind of situations. I mean, if you're like 5 kills behind, yeah, I can see that. Or if you at least have a chance in team fights or have an organized team, then of course you can choose not to surrender. But in these kind of situations, yeah, it's kinda impossible to win. I mean, nobody's doing well on the enemy team. The best one would be 4 and 7, I guess. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Cannon. But he has 58 minion kills. Okay, and then here, yeah, this was a definite mistake on the purple team, because now they think they can actually win. And now they're never going to surrender. As well, that's how it goes. People always think that if they win this one team fight, that they can win the next team fight as well. So that was still a 3 for 3 trade, I think, yeah. But still, it was 3 for 0 for quite a while, 3 for 1 for quite a while. And the only one, yeah, never mind. They shouldn't have lost that team fight, because that makes that the enemy is not going to surrender. And if you want to have a quick surrender on these kind of games, then you should avoid making these stupid mistakes. And wow, that's a lot of damage. So getting out of there now. And a little bit too late, but yeah, he couldn't really escape that cannon with all of the stuns. But yeah, he gave away 500 gold, and that it really makes that, even though they're 20 kills behind, that they have a feeling that they can still win this. Even though that is, of course, kinda not true. Kinda very much not true. So they do get another kill here. And let's just fast forward a little bit, just to see what's happening. They do get a little bit of a fight going here. Yeah, we don't really see anything because of the health bar problem. Pantheon is coming in the middle. And not sure where he is. Oh, there he is. I was assuming he would be coming in to the same, well, to the same fight, because they could have taken out his turrets, but instead going for Dragon, which is a valid target. But yeah, getting the turrets would have been much better, because as I said, it's all about turrets, and you need to kill turrets to win, and not only that, you want to kill turrets. Yeah, I was way too late on stopping that. So. Anyway, getting an ace, and instead of pushing, they go for Baron. Oh, Lee Sin apparently not understanding how Baron works. Baron attacks the guy that is closest to it, so it will switch targets between two champions if you move closer to it than someone else. And yeah, Lee Sin really diving in head first and standing really close. So he got killed immediately by Baron. Yeah, I might as well just fast forward a little bit more. He does have an ultimate up, so he might come in with an ultimate. There we go. Oh, he's not actually joining the fight. He just picked up some kills, which is fine. And then going once again for blue. I don't know what this Pantheon is doing with all of this blue. I mean, he should have plenty of mana, although his abilities do cost quite a lot. But I would like to see the blue on the Cartus, obviously. And they are going to push now. We do it like this. And Pantheon just picking up the minions here. And is going to get spotted by Vayne, but yeah, Vayne getting exhausted and missing the stun, that is not really a challenge for anyone. So the exhaust working wonders obviously on the physical carries, because they really don't output any damage anymore. While the AP casters normally have some utility, and utility is not really affected by it, so, or not affected at all. Going to Skyfall in, and just for the damage. But yeah, took a lot of damage while channeling, and then took a lot of damage because he was in turret range. So it might have been better off just attacking. But that's just me. Anyway, we're going to fast forward a little bit again, and we're going to see what happens. These two guys are just retreating, although there's no one there. Yeah, the enemy pushing up mid lane. So let's see how that goes. So yeah, not the best wall of pain, should be behind people or straight through them. Getting an easy kill on Vayne there. Vayne should be in the back of the fight, not in the beginning or in the front. And Cannon doing a nice job with his hourglass, but gets killed eventually anyway. And I don't know what this Lee Sin was doing. I was just plain stupid. Could have easily escaped that. Okay, I can see that being lag, because that was just plain stupid. Anyway, getting this turret, getting this inhibitor, maybe even getting the inhibitor and turret on this lane or this lane. But we'll have to see whether or not they actually understand that they can do that. Nope, no such luck. Oh, they might actually just go for the Nexus, that's good too. Yeah, that wasn't a very good ultimate from, what's her name? Cassiopeia. Because it didn't really do anything. There was nobody there to do the damage, and eventually they pick up a kill. But yeah, she should have waited like 5 more seconds until Vayne was there. And they might have gotten the double kill. And actually had a chance to push a lane a little bit. But it wouldn't do them any good. Yeah. Still, it's nice. Yeah, at least this guy getting out, and someone's waiting here. This way. Yeah. Don't know what these guys are trying to do. So they're completely ahead, and then they start suiciding in. I mean, they're 30 kills ahead. Anyway, just going to fast forward once more. This is going to be the last push, I'm assuming. Cannot imagine this game going on any longer.
Killing spree.
The enemy defending at the next or at the base. There's one here, so they might as well go for Baron. Kurt's almost getting killed by Baron, even though he has one of the longest ranges in the game. But he wanted to be close, I guess, because of the AoE effect. But you're better off just throwing the Wall of Pain in and then attacking with the Qs. Because the Wall of Pain actually reduces the magic resist on Baron, which is a big deal. Getting killed by the cannon ultimate once again, and Leona actually getting killed here as well. But then a triple kill for Swain makes all of that go away, and they still have 3 champions available against 0 for the opponents. So this is GG, because, well, the turret and the Nexus should be no problem at all. And there we go. So, hope you enjoyed the game, even though it wasn't really the highest class game ever. But they don't all have to be like the best play ever, in my opinion.
Victory.
And I hope you still enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.